So today, got this. It's called the Warriors of Rock guitar for a PS3. Got the Guitar Hero game. At the same garage sale, I got DJ Hero 2 for the PlayStation 3, and it comes with everything.
Didn't you get a game with that too?
Yeah, the game is in here.
Oh,
I already
okay.
took pictures, and I could throw it up there, and I already got this listed as I did the guitar. Now, one of the interesting things is we spent around $40 for those two things, and I don't know anything about these games. And
but you're learning.
Yeah, the owner said the biggest thing about that particular guitar is the dongle, which is located in the neck, and it's just this little thing. So when I was researching it, I was thinking, man, did I make a poor buy? Because I spent $40, and Jen wasn't too happy. She looked a bit concerned.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when I looked this up, this sells for $99.99 with free shipping. So this more than paid for the whole thing. So whatever I sell, the DJ Hero 2 and the guitar.
And you've already sold it.
Yeah, and I sold this. Not for $99. I sold it for less. But
say what you sold it for, $75, right?
Yeah, $75 with free shipping.
So made money and still hasn't sold the other pieces. So.
Yeah, so the other pieces will be pure profit.
Right.
And you picked up those.
So we went to some thrift stores also. Oh, I didn't grab the trains.
Yeah, did you even look at them to see?
Yeah, they're not probably worth as much. I bought some little. Here, I'll grab them.
No, I already showed them in the clip before.
I bought some little Thomas the Tank engine cars, and some of them can be worth quite a bit. So it's something to keep your eyes out for if you're out looking at toys and things. But I grabbed 3 of them. There were 2 of the cars, and then Thomas. Thomas isn't worth as much, I don't think, as the cars are.
Huh.
There's Clarabelle and Annie, I think. And for some reason, I guess they're a little more rare than the Thomas is.
Okay.
So, anyway, we've got that. It's probably not a lot, but hey, a little extra. That was all included in the 43 at that one garage sale, though. So
yeah, and we went to another one, and it was a bust.
It was a bust.
Yeah.
Today was a bust.
Yeah.
Initially.
So, usually, she's the one that's finding all the cool stuff, and me, I'm off pouting, panting, and everything else. So we decided to take a little break and get something to drink. And by the way,
let's just start from the beginning. As y'all know, I have rheumatoid arthritis. I woke up this morning in a complete flare-up. All my joints were killing me. I didn't even want to get out and go garage selling. As a matter of fact, I was doing everything I could to get out of bed and get to the car, okay? So I did it. I got there. And then I needed to run by the doctor's office this morning to have some blood work done. So we get to the doctor's office. What happened was...
So before you can do blood tests, you can't drink anything, right?
Yeah,
other than maybe water or whatever. So she's starving. She's caffeine deprived.
And so we get to the doctor's office. And my doctor was on vacation this week, but when I saw her last week, she said, hey, come in on Thursday or Friday and get your blood work done. It's not thinking, I'm sure. She wasn't thinking. Thursday was 4th of July. So I said, oh, okay, great. I'll go in this morning. They were closed. So did all of that to get to the doctor's office, and they were closed anyway. So I didn't get my blood work done again. So anyway, I'm still feeling like poo. Nothing's going my way. John's like, well, do you want to do this? And I'm like, whatever. I don't even care. I don't feel good. I don't care. Whatever. So we go to Racetrack, our favorite place, because I was so thirsty because I didn't have anything this morning because I was going to get blood work done. And I'm not supposed to drink Coke, but I was going to get a small Coke because I needed a little caffeine. I go to do it, and it comes out clear. And I was like, are you freaking kidding me? The Coke was clear, so John was like, well, you could get Pepsi. So I dumped out the clear soda that came out, went to fill up the Pepsi, and it looked wrong. It wasn't clear, but it wasn't right. So I took a drink of it and it tasted like just carbonation.
She was like, ooh.
So I dumped it out, and typically I drink unsweet tea. So I was like, well, I'll just get my unsweet tea. So I filled up another cup, a bigger cup, and I went over to get the unsweet tea, turned it on, nothing. No unsweet tea. There was nothing to drink for me there this morning.
She was in a full-blown panic, hysteria, tears, crying everywhere.
No.
Customers are walking around in puddles of water. We go to pay because I got my drink.
I was just having a bad day. That's all.
And
Just having a bad morning.
And he was like, yeah, we don't have employees. There was a bunch of call-ins.
Yeah.
Because,
okay.
July 4th falls on a Thursday. I guess they partied it tonight.
We typically always get what we need when we go in there. It was just one of those mornings.
And it was disheartening.
It had to be the morning that I was feeling like poo.
Yeah.
So on top of it all. So anyway, and then John's great idea of going garage selling the day after 4th of July. I was like, are you kidding? There's not going to be any garage sales. Everybody, they were busy all day. They, yesterday, they're hot and tired. It's 1,000 degrees. We live in Texas. People don't want to be outside. And, people were outside all day yesterday. Nobody's going to have garage sales. So we drove all over town. No signs. We found one sign, followed it up. It was the garage sale sign from last weekend. I was like, see, let's just go home. So we ended up going another direction, and we found 2 garage sales that were actual garage sales. One was where he got the Guitar Hero stuff and the DJ, what is it called? DJ Hero stuff. So that panned out for him, but I found nothing. So we came home. I laid down for a little while because I was feeling so terrible. And then we decided we'd go hit up some thrift stores around town. So we have a new thrift store here in town. It's just like a little mom and pop kind of place. But
their sign for the store that's posted on the curb is handwritten. So that's a true thrift shop. Yeah. Well, they don't got money to buy signs. They got a Sharpie and marked it up on a white board.
Anyway.
Thrift shop.
Don't be ugly.
It's awesome.
No, it's a thrift store.
Or thrift store, yeah.
So anyway, we did find one thing that we're going to attempt to sell in there. It's a pair of shoes that I have never heard of. Never seen, but I had John look them up. I still haven't done any research on them, but they're called, what are they called?
Osiris.
And
these are the NYC 83 model.
They look okay. They're a little dirty on bottom. I mean, they need a little bit of cleaning up, but they're not bad. But apparently they're worth what?
I've seen listings, or not listings, but completed solds on eBay for about $117 to $120 something.
Well, I found the shoes. They were $9.99. John looked them up and he decided to buy them, so it's on him now.
It is.
Hopefully we make something here.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway, I think we will.
At that same place. Not that it's anything to write home about, but got the Music Man DVD. It was $1? Mm-hmm. And come to find out, these sealed, just like this one, sells for $9.99, free shipping. So make about $5 or $6 off this.
I think he just wanted to watch the Music Man.
That means I'd have to bust it out of the thing. I won't do that. It was a great movie anyway. Go ahead.
Anyway, he likes old movies like that. Then we went to Goodwill, and at Goodwill I actually kind of scored. They had just put out 3 pairs of boots, and I bought them all. Boots typically do pretty well for me. I'm not going to give you prices because I'm not sure yet, but I got a pair of Ariats. These are women's. I can't remember what these are called. But anyway, they're just a nice pair. They're not terrible. They're not new. The soles are really good still.
But they got blue stitching on
Yeah,
it.
they have blue stitching. I don't know if you can see them very well, but they're actually pretty cute. I like these. They've got the square toe. And these are what? A size 8, I think? Oh, these are a 7B. Which John thinks that's so weird, but that just means...
Yeah, what the heck does a B stand for?
They're a little narrow. There's
well, then
A,
again,
B, C, and D,
I used to think that
D.
W meant wide.
Wide?
Like if you had wide feet, but then come to find out W means women.
No.
Oh.
In shoes it doesn't necessarily, does it?
I don't know.
There are wides.
I'm so confused.
Pair of white.
I don't do clothes and shoes.
Anyway, I got the pair of Ariats. I got a pair of... Sorry, I'm having a really bend here. These are Corral boots. And they're just... the listings I saw for them were like just... They just say distressed. Corral distressed boot. So, they're not anything all that great, but they're pretty cute.
Well, they're in great shape.
And they're in good shape, yeah. They've got the little square at the toe, too. The soles aren't bad. They're not fat. I mean, they're not new or anything. But anyway, they're not too bad.
Yeah.
So.
And they should probably clean up really good with saddle soap.
Yeah.
Mink oil.
Yeah. I'll get them all cleaned up. None of these have been cleaned yet, but I know how to clean some boots, so I'll make them look pretty. These were the third pair. Oh, I think those were 8s, right?
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember. And these are 6s. But these are a brand I don't know. Circle G. Actually, I think I have had a pair of these before, Circle G's. They're just decorative.
Yeah, let me hold it up.
The toes are rubbed, and I'll have to fix that up, but I can fix that. That's no problem. But anyway, these are really cute. Like, of the 3, I like these the best. I think they're really cute.
They have a lot of character.
Yeah, they do. They do have a lot of character. But, you could, when you list things like this, you put in all the keywords like rodeo, western, cowgirl, stuff like that.
John Travolta, urban cowboy.
No.
No?
No.
Oh.
But anyway, being from Texas, people expect us to sell boots. But because we live in Texas, it's hard to find boots because people, they buy them up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But Ariats usually are the best brand to sell. I mean, out of these 3. But I don't know. I think these are pretty darn cute. So I think these will do well.
Okay.
And then I found a...
we went to a different thrift store.
No. This is from Goodwill. You got that at my sister's closet.
Okay.
This is called Bostonton, but it's all together. Bostonton? I don't know. But anyway, I looked it up. It says it's made out of vegan leather. This purse actually looks brand new. It's got the guitar strap kind of look. It's crossbody. It's really cute. It's really clean. Like, I really can't tell it's ever been used. But I'm positive it hasn't been. I mean, it's like perfectly clean. I don't know if y'all can see in there. Nothing's ever been in there.
And I'm going to hold this up so you can see it, but their logo is embossed into the side there. And yeah, she's right. It looks brand spanking new.
It's vegan leather.
It doesn't smell dirty, so.
It's vegan leather, so it won't have a smell. But yeah, all
that
the pockets.
probably do well, on Poshmark? Because I didn't see anything on eBay.
Yeah, actually, I found several of these listed on Poshmark. I think $65. No, I've never heard of this brand, so I'm not positive about that. But I did see a couple in that, $65 to $80. Who knows? I don't know. Like I said, I've never heard of the brand. This one's new to me.
But how often do people actually pay what you listed for? It's always our best offer.
I'd totally wear it. It's really cute.
Okay, well let me show the thing that I got at the other place.
So we have another thrift store that.
Yeah, they have, it's kind of laid out, kind of like a Goodwill, mostly clothes, and then off in the back section are hard goods.
It's cleaner.
Yeah.
More organized.
And so I'll just, look in, not expecting to find anything, and I noticed this in a shelf with a bunch of other stuff packed on top of it. And I was like, what is that? So, there's a zipper on it, so I opened it up, and I'm looking, and I'm like, it's not a camcorder or anything like that. And as I'm looking at it, it's got what appears to be everything in here.
And it looks like it hasn't been used at all.
Yeah, so...
Unless, maybe it has. I don't know. But the tubing is still in the package.
And then all the documentation, the user's manual, everything is in here. And so everything is clean. And they wanted $14.99 for it. I decided to take a chance. And in looking it up on eBay, I see that people are listing this bag. And they take pictures of the contents. And they're selling.
Did you ever say what it was?
No, because I don't want to get into trouble. It's some kind of an electronic doodad.
Just say
no,
it.
I'm not going to.
I'm going to.
But here's a clue. If you can read that. No.
That's silly.
No.
You're in a video. It's
No.
a CPAP machine.
No, it's not.
It's a CPAP machine.
It's a something.
It's a CPAP machine. And there's nothing wrong with buying a CPAP machine and listing the bag.
Yeah, but these have sold between $200 to $300. And I've already listed it, but tell them about Second Wind or whatever it is.
Yeah, there's a company. I'm sure there's several companies out there that buy and refurbish CPAP machines. This one actually looks new. It doesn't look like it needs refurbishing, but they'll buy your CPAPs from you. So don't pass those up at garage sales or whatever. I mean, you can. They'll actually send you like a shipping label. They'll send you a shipping label. I couldn't think.
We get to play charades.
They'll send you a shipping label to send it to them. They take a look and then they send you an offer. And if you accept, then they send you a check. So,
but that takes a while, though, doesn't it?
It does. It does. I mean,
But that's probably the better route to go because if it is the type of equipment that Jennifer is assuming it is, I'm not saying, but
it's considered a medical device.
If that's what it is, then you don't want it to be dirty or contaminated or otherwise harmful to the buyer.
Right.
So leave it at that.
Yeah.
So basically, to wrap up, of course we started the day full of ambition, thinking we're going to score. And Jen's like, no, we're not, because this is the day after July 4th. Everybody's partied out. They've been overheated. They're tired and all this. And I was like, okay, but let's just take a chance. And I'm glad that we did, because I got to score what I think were pretty good finds. Jennifer finally got some with these boots and that purse and those shoes. So all in all, it wasn't a bad day, because I think, she's real tired.
Sorry, guys.
But, it could have been worse. I mean, we could have ended up with nothing and just burnt gas driving around all day.
True.
So, anyway, as usual, I will post what we spent and what we think the gross sales potential is from this haul today. And yes, we haven't forgotten. I know it's the 5th of July, but we will do a first month as full-time resellers wrap up for June, hopefully in the next couple of days. So watch out for that video when it comes out. So if you have any questions or comments, put it in the squawk box below. But other than that, keep thrifting, and we'll see you later. Bye.
I was yawning.
Poor baby, get a nap.
I don't feel good.